Hey everybody, I'm Christopher Green. You're watching Greenwave TV, alternative media television. A lot of unanswered questions regarding journalist Michael Hastings, very famous for his Rolling Stone piece on General McChrystal, covering that scandal, had recently been working on a piece on the Jill Kelly, General Petraeus scandal. All this ties into Benghazi Gate. All this ties into the Obama scandal. A lot of this, though, seems to be connected. I want to go to this story right now. You can see here, Yahoo News, witness Hastings, speeding car shook my car like a freight truck going by. His car was going some 100+ miles per hour. A driver who witnessed the fiery crash that killed journalist Michael Hastings says the vehicle of the 33-year-old was driving, shook his car like a freight truck as it flew by early Tuesday morning in Los Angeles. And here's a picture of Hastings himself, good-looking guy, young guy. He had recently been hired by BuzzFeed to cover the Jill Kelly, General Petraeus scandal, and he was fearing for his life before he was killed. In fact, according to WikiLeaks, Michael Hastings contacted their lawyer, Jennifer Robinson, just a few hours before he died, saying that the FBI was investigating him. So isn't it interesting how all of these people, all of the Andrew Breitbarts of the world, the Hastings of the world, wind up dead when they're working on major controversial stories? I mean, obviously this guy was fearing for his life, or he wanted to contact the WikiLeaks attorney seeking representation because he knew he was being followed by the Federal Bureau Investigation. Federal Bureau of Investigation. So to me, this smells absolutely rotten. There's a video here. Let me turn the camera around if you can see that, and I'll plug this into this clip. This is the car burst into flames. So I mean, how does any of this make sense? How does any of this make sense that Hastings would be driving at 5 o'clock in the morning, 100+ miles per hour? He's got a wife. He's got no reason, to overtly speed like a race car driver and burst into flames. Now, cars can drive themselves now. Google has come out with the technology. In fact, Mercedes has actually led the technology in terms of cars being able to park themselves, parallel park, and can really drive. It's more been a legal issue and a legal reason why this hasn't gone mainstream yet. So is it possible? Is it possible that Hastings' car could have been driven by a computer, somebody at the FBI, much like these drones are controlled that are striking and killing innocents overseas in Yemen and Pakistan, Iraq, and Afghanistan? And again, Hastings wasn't just a regular guy. He was specifically working on a story covering Jill Kelly, covering her privacy claims, covering Benghazi, covering the scandal of the Obama administration, just like Andrew Breitbart. Suddenly he's dead. Suddenly he's dead. This to me smells rotten, like much of these cases. If we go on here and we look at more of the articles, here's the Rolling Stone article, The Runaway General. This is what really made Hastings and kind of broke him into the industry, covering this scandal. You can see here, this is Politics Now from the Los Angeles Times. Michael Hastings researching Jill Kelly case before his death. You can watch that video, read this article, and of course, the FBI denies investigating Hastings at all. Hastings was seeking an attorney. He was seeking an attorney because he was fearing for his life, but of course the FBI denies any culpability. I want to know what you think, because this smells rotten to me. Anybody connected with Obama, anybody connected with this administration, and actually shedding light on the truth of not just the scumbaggery, but the criminal activity of it, ends up dead, ends up killed, Breitbarted, and doesn't smell right to me at all. So please get this out. Help us investigate this story. Send any tips to our tips line at tips@amtvmedia.com. I'm Christopher Green, hard-hitting and in your face as usual. Make sure to subscribe to us on YouTube at cgreen34, Facebook at Greenwave TV, and Twitter at Greenwave. Get it out. Peace.